Shalom, shalom. In today's message, I want to ask you, how do you know someone's understanding has been unlocked by the Most High YAH and that they're not under a strong delusion? Let's talk about it. Glory to the Most High YAH. Shalom. Thank you for tuning in to another Righteous Spirit-filled episode. Today I'm back at it in them trenches, handling that kingdom business. Man, today I'm talking about a very important topic that a lot of people disregard, and it's the fact that you have a lot of people under strong delusion. They reject truth and they chose to live a lie, and for that reason, the Most High YAH, gave them a strong delusion. They're not moving in truth. What happens if you go into one of these places of Christendom or Christianity or Judaism or Sunday sun worship or Catholicism, and you're talking to somebody, or you got somebody teaching you that's possibly been involved in ministry for 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years, depending on their age, made a life for themselves in ministry. How do you know that the Most High YAH has unlocked their understanding? How do you know that they're just not speaking religious rhetoric, religious replacement theology? Today, man, I want to talk to you about, do they live a lifestyle of righteousness? When you see these people moving, do they look like the world, or are they a peculiar people far as the lifestyle that they live in, walking upright as a man or a woman? Secondly, when it comes to things that are going on in the world, are they saying and going with the court of public opinion, or are they leaning on the side of the truth of the Most High YAH? And then you can verify what they're saying, is actually in the book. Okay, next, if you are filled with the Holy Spirit, or the Ruach HaKodesh, the Spirit of truth, which the book says the world cannot receive, that means you're born again. That means He's renewed your mind. See, when you're under that strong delusion, your mind hasn't been renewed. And when the Most High YAH, unlocks your understanding, you start realizing that you no longer need to live lawless, because that's what you have been living, lawless. So another way you can tell is, do they uphold the law? Do they uphold the law? There's a scripture talking about, do we do away with the law? And it says, by no means. We uphold the law. The next one is, by their fruit. By their fruit. We know that we got people doing signs and lying wonders under strong delusion, teaching damnable heresies. But let's look at the fruit. Are their kids, law-abiding, fearing the Most High YAH, keeping the commandments? Or are they just producing worldly fruit? See, the difference is, you may not know if the Most High YAH has unlocked their understanding, because you don't know that there's good fruit and bad fruit. Most people in the world are gunning after bad fruit. Even some of these people that you come across that are teaching you. How are you sure that the Most High YAH has unlocked their understanding? How are you sure that you're not committing abominations in the temple? If the preacher only found one man out of 1,000 to be righteous and no women, how were you sure that who you're following is not under a strong delusion and the Most High Yah has unlocked their understanding? Very critical. You know, another way is you won't be holding on to the world. You'll realize that they live a agricultural life, hardworking, laborers, righteously. Instead of reading parables in the book, these parables come to life. Like I said, the book was written on behalf of an agricultural people. How many of these men and women under strong delusion will read parables about sowing a seed, but have no desire to actually sow a seed for their own benefit? And I'm talking about a seed that comes in a pack, and you cultivate the soil, and you know, be an agricultural people. How many people will really do that? Man, I want you to remember, when it comes to these people that say, well, I was called by God. You know, the Most High Yah tells us many are called, but he only chose a few. They're not many. Only a remnant shall be saved. You know, during this time, this daytime and hour, you might want to grab a hold of the skirt tail of the real Yahudim. Because as the word said, they heard that the Most High Yah was with them. Man, it's just past Halloween, and you got a lot of people doing the same thing that the world is doing, but they bring it in the church, and it's no different. You know, you can tell somebody's understanding has been unlocked when they start doing what the word says. They are a doer of the word. They're turning from their wicked ways. The heathen holidays, Christmas, Easter, you know, all of that stuff. You'll be able to see the evidence of this, that the spirit of truth is actually in them. By way, they're not under a strong delusion. Close to the YAH Ministries, kicking it gun barrel straight. Wow.